in the category of now can be told department, Ben finally said in the press conference here where we were talking about the first couple games, he said half the team was sick with the flu in the first two games. Were you sick? What was your recollection of?
I didn't even know that, so
really?
it's news to me.
That's good you're healthy. So, did you know the team was?
No, no.
Well, flipping it around, now you have to go back and win two where you were so close first time. What do you have to do differently or better, do you think?
If we play like that tonight, I think we're in good shape. I mean, and it's always going to be a tough game. It's never easy. I mean, even tonight, it's 5-1, but this is the finals, and that's a really good team over there. So we know that they're gonna bring their A game, and we got to try to replicate what we did this evening.
What does it do when 17 seconds in, Kevin scores, and then it was just like a waterfall? What does that do for you guys when you started that way?
Well, and it wasn't even. I mean, obviously the goal was a culmination of all that, but that first 17 seconds was unbelievable. We got the puck deep. We had 4 or 5 hits. They looked like the Hanson brothers, and then it's in the net. And what that does for your bench, and to see Kevin's raw emotion after scoring that goal, I mean, it's huge for sure. It really sets a tone.
Everyone's going to talk about those goals, but you played really well between the pipes tonight. Stepping up big has got to feel good in a big game like this.
Yeah, I mean, what feels good is that we won the game, and I mean, obviously I have to do my part to do that, but when you put 5 up in the first period, as a goalie, you hope you better make that work. So it was a good game.
Mike, what was your view of what was working and why Carell got pulled so early and the success you had offensively?
Well, I think we were so good on the forecheck. We possessed the puck. We did everything that our team does when we're out firing on all cylinders. We had the puck deep in their zone. We were hitting. It just seemed like tonight we controlled the pace of play, and that's the key to our success.
Like when you're down 3-1, everybody's going to say, yeah, we can come back, we can do it. It's another thing to come out and actually at least take a big step like tonight. What was the mood today? Did the players talk among themselves? What was there anything need to be said about how you truly can come out with an effort like this?
I think it was pretty, light isn't the right word. We're not a bunch of comedians around here, but I mean, I think it was kind of carefree in the sense that there's nothing to lose. You just got to go out and play, and you do the best job you can, let the chips fall, see what happens, right?
They expected a big push, but do you think maybe you caught them even by surprise just how much of a push it was?
I asked them. I mean, I know that we can play like that, and we all know, our team knows we can play like that, so we're just try to keep with it.
Mike, I know we talk about the fans a lot, but when you guys, knowing it was the last game, to be able to kind of deliver this way on the last home game of the season, what did it feel like, especially when you're doing that skate at the end after the game?
It's about as much joy as you can have on the ice when everybody's still in the building, they're still cheering. Our crowd has just been phenomenal, and I know that you go this deep in playoffs, and that tends to happen in most places, but it doesn't always happen with that loud of a crowd, and people are that passionate, and people that want to see us succeed so that they're part of it. And we all feel like that it's the whole city that's part of it, everybody that's in this building.
The PK has been a different animal here at home. Why is that?
I think it's probably that we had 2 games to do some video and make sure we knew what we were doing for it too. We were dealing with a team that we hadn't played against before, and so you learn tendencies and hopefully you improve, and it always ebbs and flows, but that's the chess match of hockey, especially in the playoffs.
Going into Grand Rapids, you guys, it was new, but now that you guys have been there, is it easier at all?
I think it takes a little edge off some of the guys that had never played in the building before, just knowing what the place is all about and what to expect. There's not many guys in here, I don't know, besides myself, who else had played there before. So, but now everybody has, so it'll help us.
When you got traded mid-season, if someone had told you then it's going to come down to you win 2 games and you get to lift the cup, I mean, what's that feeling like when you kind of step back and think about it?
I wouldn't have believed them in November or so, December, but it's this game's wild. You think you've seen it all, and you never have. And to go to a team that I knew was a contender, that they were willing to take that chance on me it meant a lot, and it's something that it hasn't been lost on me. And I've just been really, really grateful to be a part of this team, this organization, all the guys in this locker room.
This was arguably one of your hardest games of the playoffs so far. What does this do for your confidence as a team heading into Tuesday and kind of your mental state as well?
Well, I think it helps us, but I think it also is something that we knew we could do. So I don't expect there to be a big ebb off of this. I mean, I expect us to try to keep the same mentality going into the game, and it's the same thing. We got nothing to lose again when we go onto the ice on Tuesday.